It's your friendly neighborhood laser lady, and today we're going to do something a little bit different because I'm in a bit of a creative rut. And step number one on getting out of a creative rut is to switch it up a little bit. Luckily, my dad has given me the task of making him a birthday present out of this spare piece of wood that he had laying around. It's approximately 12 inches wide by 8 inches tall, unless I turn it this way, and about 6 millimeters or so thick. And we're gonna laser something for him, but I just don't know what it is yet. So let's take a walk, get some of those creative juices flowing, and see what I can come up with. Okay, just got home and the walk went really well. I was very inspired because I was kind of walking down memory lane, if you will, which is always a fun place to go to remind you of your creative youth full time. And I wrote a blog post about how I would make funny gifts for my dad. Back when I was 12, everyone, all the dads wanted an easy boy recliner. You know, those big poofy chairs, and you pull the lever and you go back and you fall asleep by the TV every night. It's what every dad wanted, but I couldn't, as a 12-year-old, afford that. So I made him one. It was about 1/32 scale. I don't really know scales, but it was very small. I made it out of popsicle sticks and upholstery and some cotton swabs and things, and it's probably one of his favorite presents, hopefully that's what he says at any rate, that I've ever made for him. And so when this challenge came up, I knew I could come up with something. I just needed the inspiration, if you will. So now that we've got that out of the way, I'm thinking small. So I'm now inspired to go tiny, but I'm not 100% on what yet, so we're gonna do a little bit of internet sleuthing. I have a laser now, so we're gonna make it cool. So let's surf the net. One thing you need to make sure of is not to have a snack too close to chickens, but I did find a little something, and that was on Creative Fabrica. It's a website I go to here and there for some inspiration, and searched drums and found this. Not only is it miniature, therefore perfect for my goal, but it is amazing. I'm going to be cutting this out of different types of acrylic. Sometimes you need to adjust for kerf and whatnot, but things seem to fit pretty good, so I cut all that out, and then it was time to put it all together. And here is the final result. Not only do I know my dad is going to love this because he's a drummer type of guy, but we're going to get a bit of a laugh out of the fact that I am just using the piece of wood he gave me as the base for this project. Sometimes if you are in a creative rut, one of the reasons why is because you could be the one putting yourself in a box. One thing that was a danger at the beginning of this challenge was me to limit myself with just that piece of wood that my dad gave me. I'm glad I could incorporate it into the project, but these are the types of boxes and traps we find ourselves in all the time that puts you in a creative rut. And repetition, it's just awful. It's something we can't help but do because we need to do our daily lives. We have to go to the job, we have to make the products that we sell, have to, all these things. However, there's tiny little things we can do for ourselves to help us refresh things. Take a walk. Maybe instead of getting a coffee, you get a matcha. I mean, there's tiny little things. Even requesting some random day off to just take to yourself and maybe hit up the, Humane Society just to say hi. So all of this to say is if you're in some sort of a creative rut, just change something. This isn't even a product that I plan on making and selling. This was just a fun project to get me out of my normalcy and into a new creative flow. So what sort of things do you like to do to get yourselves out of a creative rut? Or do you have any challenge for other people that might help them out? I'd love to hear it. And thanks so much for watching this little video. And Dad, if you're watching, happy birthday. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.